Diddy has finally received his sentence. Judge Arun Subramanian has ordered him to serve a little over 4 years in a federal prison. So the sentence came down Friday, and it is longer than what Diddy wanted. Remember, his legal team asked the judge for a 14-month sentence, while prosecutors wanted him to serve 11 years behind bars. He was ultimately given 50 months. Okay, so Diddy's also required to pay a $500,000 fine, part of which will defray costs of imprisonment. The judge did not impose restitution. After announcing the sentence, the judge had some words for the strong woman who testified about the horrific stories. So the judge said to Ms. Ventura and the other brave survivors that came forward, "I want to say first, we heard you." Alright, so the sentencing hearing lasted several hours, during which prosecutors blasted Diddy for scheduling what they called a speaking engagement this upcoming Monday in Miami, while his team focused more on character witnesses and the emotional side of Diddy's situation. So the defense even played a video of Diddy and his kids in court. So toward the end of the hearing, Diddy stood up to address the court and he apologized to his ex, Cassie Ventura. So this is really insane that this evil man is only going to be getting 4 years in prison, when in reality he deserves to get a life sentence in federal prison for all of the harm that he has caused to so many women, because this man really went through a whole new level of low here into raping women and drugging women and doing God knows what else to women, and then his freak off parties and so forth. It's very insane that he basically has lawyers to begin with to be defending him in this whole entire case, because at the end of the day, he deserves to be alone and to suffer in all levels, okay? I think that since he's only going to be getting 4 years in prison, he's not going to learn his lesson, because 4 years is nothing. And I'm afraid that since he's not going to be learning his lesson, he is going to continue to be doing his stupid stuff after he gets out of prison. And that's scary. And to me, it's so darn fake of him to be apologizing to Cassie Ventura at the end of the hearing at court, because in reality, this guy is not regretful and he is not feeling bad at all for what he did to poor Cassie Ventura. Because, like I said, this man has a very dark heart. This man, I believe, is that kind of man where he thinks that by torturing people and down talking to people and hurting people and so forth, he is actually doing the correct thing in life, because this guy basically thinks he's the macho man that could be doing all of those things. But no, in reality, this man, he doesn't have shame actually for thinking that he's all that, to be doing all of those things, and for thinking that he has the right to be doing all of these things to begin with.